Hey friends, welcome to Creatively Aligned. I'm Whitney, and this is a podcast for anyone trying to live a spiritually aligned life while also doing wildly human things like forgetting to change your laundry or questioning every sign that the universe sends. Here, creativity isn't just art. It's how we heal. It's how we grow. It's how we stay grounded and we remember who the heck we are underneath all the noise and the labels. I'll share my experience as an artist, a mom, a Reiki practitioner, and a professional multitasker, along with the stories from others who have used creativity to realign with their higher self, sometimes in surprisingly hilarious ways. So, if you are ready to laugh, get inspired, and reconnect with the creatively aligned version of you, congratulations, you're in the right place. Hey friends, welcome back to Creatively Aligned, the podcast where we're all just trying to remember who the heck we were before the world told us to color inside the lines and keep our weirdness at home. Spoiler alert, we are not doing that around here. Today's episode is about something that we don't usually connect with creativity, but we absolutely should. It's our nervous system. Yeah, I know, we went from watercolor palettes to vagus nerve real quick. Just stay with me here. So here's the thing that I have learned as a mom, a business owner, and a person who once tried to meditate while hiding from my kids in the bathroom. You cannot live creatively, intuitively, or aligned if your nervous system is basically a squirrel on espresso. Let me say that again. You cannot live creatively, intuitively, or aligned if your nervous system is in chaos. Okay, let me set the scene with a real life example. This was the day my creativity was held hostage by stress. So I sat down to create something I deemed as magical. I made my iced coffee, I lit my Palo Santo, I did all the Pinterest-worthy, I'm a whole healed woman type of ritual. And then I got an email. It wasn't a scary email. It wasn't even an important email. It was just a promotional email that Adidas had some sell on shoes. It was just an email. And suddenly my entire body was like, danger, danger, we should run. Should we cry? Should we reorganize the pantry? Oh, wait a minute, you need to get the vacuum out. Did you see the dog hair on the floor? And here I am, trying to be inspirational and creative, while my nervous system is acting like it's a preteen, waiting for the crush to text me back or something. I couldn't access anything intuitive at all. No creativity, not an ounce of clarity, not a single deep thought was coming through. Why? Because my nervous system had flipped me into straight survival mode. And survival mode does not do curiosity at all. It likes predictability. It does not do anything intuition. It wants facts. It does not do creative, aligned, goddess type of vibe at all. It does spreadsheets, doom scrolling, and impulse cleaning the kitchen for absolutely no reason. I mean, come on. My kitchen always needs cleaned, but you get the point here. Here's the truth that nobody teaches us. Creativity is not an artistic act. It's a state of being that requires your entire body to feel safe enough to be able to explore or imagine or reflect or to create something new when the eyes can't see anything. Your nervous system is basically the doorway to your authentic self. When it is regulated, you can think bigger. You can dream all the big dreams. You can express yourself and speak your truth without spiraling into, oh my gosh, does this make sense? Is what I'm saying dumb? Is somebody gonna judge me? They're gonna think I'm insane. Am I even allowed to feel happy? Maybe I should just be like complaining with everybody else. When you're regulated, you get access to the real you. So what does this have to do with creativity anyway? This is what you might be asking me. Literally everything. The answer is literally everything. Creativity isn't painting. I mean, it is, but it isn't just painting or writing or woodworking or whatever your school art teacher traumatized you into believing was creativity. It's how you solve problems. It's how you decide what to cook for dinner, even though everyone in the house is now suddenly allergic to anything you've ever made and they're not going to eat dinner. It's how you talk to your kids or your partner in a new way or with different way of expressing your feelings instead of repeating the same old argument over and over. It's how you listen to your intuition and you make aligned decisions that are your true decisions and desires. Your nervous system is the soil. And creativity is what grows when the soil is actually nourishing instead of dehydrated. So let's do a quick exercise. The 60-second reset. Not to sound like your Reiki friend, which I am, but just try this with me, okay? Drop your shoulders. I know you're holding them up tight like your rent is due. Just drop them and relax them. Take a breath like breathing actually matters. Because it does. Breathe in. And let it just fall out with ease. Ask your body one question. Am I safe right now? Not spiritually safe. Not emotionally safe. Am I physically right now, in this exact second, 90% of the time the answer is yes, safe. This is what brings you back into your body in 60 seconds. This is what opens the door to intuitive creativity. This is the moment where you go from frazzled, panicked human to aligned, creative being who actually remembers who the hell they are. So when you feel frazzled, when you feel out of sorts, when you feel like you're spiraling, when you're going down a chaos train, do the 60-second reset. Drop your shoulders. Relax your shoulders. Take your tongue off the top of your mouth and just let it relax. Take a breath like it actually matters. Pay attention to the deep in and the exhale, and just let the exhale fall out easily and effortlessly. And then ask your body, am I physically safe right now? That is your 60-second reset. That is how you can bring yourself out of frazzled and back into aligned. We have been conditioned to believe that creativity lives in our heads, but really it lives in our bodies. It lives in the part of us that slows down, the part that can feel grounded, the part that can just trust its own inner rhythm. When we regulate our nervous system, even in small, messy, mom life ways, we reconnect to the version of us that knows how to imagine, express, explore, create. That's how we get the life we actually want. That's how we make our dreams come true. That's how we get ourselves out of the situations that we're not happy with. That's how we get where we truly want to be, is by regulating our nervous system and letting the creativity flow afterwards. Because creativity is not what you do. It's who you're allowed to be when your system stops fighting imaginary fighters that are not there. So remember, you are a wildly creative being, and you get to use your creativity to design a life you love every single day. Okay, friends, thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope something in this episode sparked a little bit of creativity, clarity, or maybe an oh wow, same kind of moment for you. If you loved this conversation, go ahead and follow the show so you don't miss future episodes. Because let's be real, life gets busy and our higher selves appreciate reminders. And if you feel called, share this with a friend who's also on there trying to be spiritually aligned while still being a whole human journey. We're all figuring this out together. So until next time, stay grounded, stay creative, and stay a little bit magical. See you in the next episode.